Well, good afternoon, West Ham fans. Let's try and predict the 11 for tonight, shall we? Yes, everybody, Russ and the West Ham Network. Hope you are all safe and well. It's the game day. We play Bristol City 7:45 in the FA Youth Cup FA third round replay at Ashton Gate against Bristol City. A sellout Ashton Gate we are anticipating seeing as well. So, as always, as we try and do, a couple of hours before the game, we try and predict the 11. It's going to be a tricky one. Well, actually, is it? I don't know if it is. From the Billy McKinley world's shortest ever press conference yesterday, he did mention of two players definitely out, which are unsurprising to you, in that they will be Mr. Lucas Paqueta and Jarrod Bowen. Shock, horror, you may say. Also, we are aware that Antonio is unlikely to play as well, which again, we assumed that was going to happen anyway. But what about the rest of the side? Now, obviously, the under-21s played yesterday afternoon. A number of key players were missing from the under-21 squad, including the likes of Callum Marshall. Ollie Scarles wasn't in there either. Orford played. I think Urfi played as well. But those two for sure. So maybe I don't think you're going to see. I don't think you're going to see any of them start, apart from maybe Divine. But I think the rest, I think they'll be in the bench, and you may all see one or two more turn up. Because obviously with substitutions and stuff like that, they could easily play 45 minutes today and be on the bench for tomorrow. They might be, they might not be, but they might be. So let's try and put together the 11 and have a go, shall we? It might help if I actually press the right button. There we go. So in goal, I mean, to me, that's an easy one. It's Lucas Fabianski. No shock there. He's our goalkeeper for the cup games now. He's back in charge of the cup games. Now, I think he tries to go as hard, as strong as possible. I think if we had, I know we've got Sheffield United away on Sunday, but if we had in the next round, say, someone like Liverpool away, I think our sickness bug would have turned up a bit, and you'd have seen a few players get ill, not play. But I don't think it's going to be a case today. I think it's going to be a case at all. I would go this now. Yeah, I'd go Emerson. I don't think you'd play Zuma, because I don't think he plays 2 games. So for me, Ogbonna. Then it's Mavropanos. And then right back, it could be Vladimir Sufal. The only thing it might not be, or it might change as an idea, is if they took off, they could take off someone like, no, I didn't do that, sorry. Someone like Emerson and play, I don't say this is the right thing to do, and play Ben Johnson, or indeed Aaron Cresswell, and give Emerson off the bench and give him time there. I don't know. Let's stick with Emerson for the time being there. I mean, he might even do this. He might do that, because Ben's had a few games recently, hasn't he? Then I think it's Alvarez plays in the middle, and then you play JWP, then you play Tommy Suchek, then you play Benrahma, and then you play, where is he? Pablo. And then for me, it's Divine up front. Now, I read an article yesterday which claimed that Moyes has got something up his sleeve to not to counteract these injuries we've been having in terms of the next few weeks while we're waiting for Ghana to get knocked out of the Africa Cup of Nations and Bowen and Paqueta and Antonio to get back fit. And there has been suggestion of an Ings Mbama upfront partnership. How would that look? How would that look? Maybe you would have, well, I know how it would work, could go 4-4-2. Would it mean that Alvarez is taken out and Ings is put in it, and it's a 4-4-4-4 fucking 2? Maybe you could even have the lesser spotted Cornet on the right wing. Maybe, I mean, having watched the under-21s the other day and the under-18s, they all play a 3-4-3. Maybe we could do that. Maybe we could. How would that work out? Let's have a quick look. How would that work out? Maybe you could even have a redemption angle. You'd have Mavropanos. You'd have Ogbonna. And then the man with the magic cat, Aaron Cresswell. Let's just make sure they're all in line for each other. He's played there plenty of times before. And then you could even put an Emerson there. Maybe you could put a Ben Johnson there, or even a Soufal could even play there, or even a Fornals could play there. And then you could play maybe, I love making stuff up, maybe Alvarez. It won't be, because it'll be Suchek. And then Ben Rama, Fornals, and Mbama. Is that awful? I think it might be. I think it might be on the right hand side a bit awful. I think he'd still put Tommy Suchek in somewhere, wouldn't he? He'd play 3 in midfield and 2 up top, wouldn't he? Yeah, he would do this, wouldn't he? He would do that probably, like that, and then that, and that sort of. Oh god, no, he's all funny. He's all in funny shape. something like that. It'd still do. It'd play something weird, wouldn't he? But I expect there'd be one or two twists. I still think you go 4-1-4-1, to be honest. But you never know. You never know. Stranger things have happened at sea. I think the fact that you've got the likes of Marshall, it looks like Marshall's Skulls, particular, aren't in the lineup. We're not in the match day squad. Although I was going to say, because Ollie played on Friday, but so did Lewis, and he's started yesterday. So I don't think you'll see. He's not, and he played just as many minutes as what's his name. So yeah. And also, it's quite interesting actually, because yesterday, I don't know because one of the players who was in the side was Swire. Now, Swire was on loan at Crawley Town. So because of everything that's moved around and Gideon's gone to West Brom and Callum seems to have been pushed up, they've actually recalled Swire on the day. They recalled him on the day to play. Very interesting. Anyway, take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble, keep the faith, my friends, and we'll see you guys very, very soon. Ta-ta for now, my friends. Come on, you irons. Watch for the watch along a bit later on. Much love.